Hi, I was diagnosed with COVID-19 on Saturday, and I wanted to give a brief description of my experience. So, Friday, I began to have a very occasional cough, just like one or two coughs. And then when I went to sleep on Friday, I felt like very low grade fever. Saturday when I woke up, I felt pretty good, but I made an appointment. I almost didn't go to get tested because I felt so good, but I did, and I'm glad that I did. I tested positive. When the physician's assistant came back with the results, I asked her if she was scared of people with COVID, and she said no. She said there had been so many positive tests lately, and that a lot of the people that had been tested this fall had very mild symptoms like myself. So she was used to it. Saturday, after I got home, the fever got a little worse. It was a little worse on Sunday, and then by Monday, it had gone down. I was feeling pretty good. Yesterday and today, I've had a little bit of a downturn. My sense of taste and smell went away, as many people describe, but to the extreme, like where I couldn't even smell bleach yesterday. Today I'm barely starting to get a little bit of taste back. So my experience with this overall is it's been very mild. That's not to diminish the illness or the different range of reactions that people have to this. I know that it can be obviously very severe for some. For me, I can't help but wonder if part of the reason my reaction or the severity of this for me has been so mild is because on Friday, when I first began to notice symptoms, I took oregano oil, and oftentimes for me, when I do that at the first sign of an illness, then it either prevents it or reduces the severity and duration. Other than that, excuse me, I was practicing social distancing, wearing a mask, 6 feet apart, all of that, and I still got it. So this is a highly contagious disease, and I'm quarantined now, and I will remain so until I get a negative non-rapid test result. As far as the tests, when I got the rapid test, the positive result, I asked the physician's assistant, should I get a non-rapid test to verify? And she said, I wouldn't. She said for negative results, the rapid test can be inaccurate, but for positive results, it's very accurate. I looked that up, and the first search result that I found was the Harvard School of Medicine that stated the same thing. The rapid test is nearly 100% accurate, according to them, for a positive result. I have noticed, especially the last couple of days, feels more like a sinus infection, and you may have heard that COVID-19 is concentrated in the nasal area, and that's why they do the nasal swab, which that wasn't very bad either. I've heard mixed results on that, but the one that I had, it just tickled and made my eyes water, but it wasn't that deep poke your brain swab that I've heard from others. And I say that facetiously, of course, but what else do I have? Oh, so yeah, living in the nasal area, I can't help but wonder, like, I don't mean to be crude or anything, but I haven't heard this talked about on the news or read about it, but it may be out there. But I can't help but wonder if, you know, a person picks their nose, if that's like an easy way to get the COVID. So just throwing that out there, since I do feel this tension in my nose. Of course, I'm not a doctor, an expert, obviously, but I can't help but wonder if that would be, you know, an easy way to contract it. Yeah, other than that, you know, I hope this is a relief for some, you know, but at the same time, just a warning that it is a serious illness, and you know, I have personally seen people react to this illness very differently. So I've been fortunate, but that's my experience with it. If you have any questions, just put them in the comment section below.